guys, welcome to the video. Hope you're all well. Today's video, guys, is Shadow Lich Summoner. This is the updated version I previously put onto the channel, and it's got much more damage, and I've changed a few things, and it absolutely slaps, guys. So if you're looking for a chill summoner build that uses shadow magic on top for damage over time, things like that, golem, mages, absolutely everything. It's very, very fun, guys. You can level with this build as well, which is really, really good. So I've done a few changes. I'm now using a two-hander. Okay, and we're still generating automatic barrier, bringing us extra soul guides, it's basically racing skeletons for us, doing corp explosion for us, and tendrils. It's absolutely amazing. I've taken Mendelin out because overall having a ring like this with temporary is actually more damage now, which is a bit sad. So Blizzard, update the uniques, please. Temporary's a bit stronger than the uniques now, in my opinion, on some of them anyway. So yeah, guys, let's show this in action then. So this is a Nightmare Dungeon 91, I think it is. And we're showing action, then we go over the gear score and all that. Also in the description of this video, guys, stat guide to mobility for all the gear rolls as always. Right then, guys, let's go in, yeah? So yeah, full pets, shadow DOTs, yeah? Right, guys, first thing we want to do is decaprify targets. That way you debuff their incoming damage too, yeah? Pass a blight. Look for a body generated from the corpses, from the skeletons. Pull everything in. Then you cast Shadow Corp Explosion manually. And that will proc the Blight's rotation. Okay, Blight on the amulet here. Once Blight goes off here, you see the stacks here. Then send in your Golem, because it will raise your sheet damage by an absolute ton. Then the Golem will go in and go bang, blow everything up. If, you know, somehow the other pets and the mages haven't shredded everything before as well, you know. But yeah, it's super easy, man. There you go, let's go forward. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I've got a Blight thing here. Let me kill it.
I need more time.
Wait, it blows me up! Don't blow me up! Oh! But yeah, we've got lots of barrier generation as well. So as we're killing targets, you see, guys, our barrier, look, our barrier's flying up. Look at the barrier going up. It's nuts. It's nutty. Bit of Shadow Dark. Oh, they're just so easy, man. We can just walk through these dungeons now, guys. But yeah, the barrier will automatically generate. So every time you explode a corpse, you're getting barrier from that. And then because of the new aspects we're using, and every time we kill something with the scythe, with temporary pants, it's also giving us barrier as well. So barrier, 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 everywhere we go, guys. And I've already got, how much now? It's 12,000, let's keep going forward. 13,000 now. It's crazy, guys. There you go, got a dude.
I need more time.
Throwing a blight. Past tendrils, guys, into the golem. Shadow Corp Explosion. And everything will die. The Shadow DOT damage is absolutely busted on this. Also, guys, when we cast a Decaprify, it activates a 50% Shadow damage bonus as well. So it makes our mages hit harder, our DOTs hit harder. Let me just do DOTs this time. You see, they tick very, very hard because using the Wither unique node on the Paragon tree, which is nice. There we go, pop that in there, some more dudes. So remember, just always Decaprify first, throw in a blight, see a corpse, cast tendrils. A few corp explosions, get the deities going. Then this one is proccing a blight, and then you send the golem, and basically boom. If somehow something's still left alive, of course, you know. But just the pet damage alone, guys, is very, very nice. We just let it stop like this, like. Just go curse, curse. And the mages absolutely shred. Now this build is a balanced damage build between golem and mages. You can just spec one if you want to. You can just do pure golem if you want to, or pure mages. Personally, right now, I know golem is meta, you know, and it's he's the dude that's doing the one shots in the game right now, which is awesome. But I'm really enjoying the mages, guys. Personally, man, I like seeing my mages just going nuts and just shredding everything, you know. Oh, living still, very nice, guys. Bit of living still. Anyway, I won't do this full dungeon, guys, because you know, just to show you the rotation. It's very, very simple. Let's pull out. To Ked Badu, let's go. Right, guys, let's go through the gear and stuff, yeah. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Right, let's have a look. Right then, guys, gear. Okay, so on the helm, guys, I'm using this aspect that gives me blood getters. Okay, so your skeletal priest now empower you up to 70%, okay, effectiveness. Now what this means is when you've got maximum skeletons and you resurrect a corpse, you see a little priest come out. That priest heals your pets and increases their damage. But because of this aspect, the healing part actually affects your character now, okay, which is great. So you get an overheal, okay. So that procs temporary plants to give us automatic barrier, okay, and that's how we're generating all this barrier. Okay, so every time a corpse, the skeletal priest goes off, you're getting barrier from it straight away. And then, because we use the scythe, because it's got life on kill, every time you kill a monster, that's generating barrier as well. Okay, so it lets you just run through dungeons really easily. Like, really easy, you don't have to worry about nothing. Like, if you're doing Helltide, like, really easy content, doing quick dungeons or quick pit stuff, you can literally just run through it. It's really, really lazy, and I love that so much. It's great. Always red games in gear, guys, because you want as much HP as possible. I'm on 23k currently. Lovely, guys. For tempers on the helm, I went for maximum life and curse duration. Okay, to be honest, I'd rather have tendril size instead of curse duration. I've just run out of tempers on this helmet at the moment, but like I said in the description of the video, the build guide has all the correct rolls, so I've got to find a slightly better helmet at the moment to change that up. Chestplate aspect, guys, is a hardened bones, damage reduction for you and your pets, nice and easy. Lovely. Make sure, guys, you get Golem Mastery in a chestplate as well, because it increases the damage massively. Like, huge, man. Like, if we go over here. Damage with Golem, yeah? I've got 720 at the moment, and 943 with my mages. Not too bad. Nice and balanced. If I take this off, you look, just that +1 to Golem Mastery, guys. Look. Now 618. Okay, so I'm still gearing up myself, and I'm loving the slower gearing now. It's great. So that is like 100 Golem damage for 1 point. And again, I don't have it on my gloves yet. I want skeletal mage damage, skeletal mage masteries, plus 2 more mages here, and I don't have it on my gloves yet. So it's just like, if I can get that, I'll be well over 1,000 damage on the mages. So yeah, you try to get the right rolls if you can. Takes a while though, but it's good fun. Right, guys, gloves, yeah. Okay, so we're using the damned aspect on this one. Okay, so basically, as we curse enemies with anything, so I'm just using Decrepify my character. We deal an extra 50% shadow damage to targets, okay, which is fantastic. So all our DOTs that are ticking with Wither on the Paragon drop, we should go over that in a minute, are ticking much harder. And of course, the shadow mages, guys, man, are hitting super hard with this. So it buffs their damage massively and just lets you just rip through. For general content like lobby stuff, like World Tier 4, Helltide and all that, you don't even have to press this button. The pets will just kill everything for you. It's brilliant. Temporary pains, guys, though, effects that heal you beyond 100%. It gives you barrier. This drops from Lord Zir, okay, the big vampire boss. Doesn't drop very often, unfortunately, but yeah, try and get these pants, guys, and be great. Also, guys, if you use a normal legendary pant, you can actually put Skeletal Mage Mastery on a standard legendary pant instead, okay, and then you can just use standard barrier pants. But obviously, this one here gives you automatic barrier, so, you know. Depends what you want to do. If you want to do more damage, use a standard legendary pant, put another aspect on that you really like barrier, or just keep this on for the super lazy ultra barrier. That, man, this just stacks up and up and up. Love these pants, they're great. Bits, guys, Cult Dominion for the extra two extra pets of warriors and mages, as always. Lovely. Tempers the gloves, guys, are Skeletal Mage and Corp Explosion size, okay, which is good. Chestplate, I've got Shadow Resistance and Corpse Tendril sides as well, because I had a basically a resistance hold because I'm using a 2-hander now, but now everything is all capped nice and tight. Lovely, lovely. Tempers for boots, guys, is movement speed and corpse tendril size as well. Love that. Then the weapon, guys, I am using a 2-hand scythe because of the life per kill. You will do more damage if you use a 2-hand sword because it has a crit strike damage bonus, but with the life on kill on this, guys, as well, like I said earlier, it gives you automatic barrier with temporary pants, so this you just run through content like super quick without spamming that potion all the time, okay? Weapon, guys, I've got currently intelligence, percent damage and crit strike damage as well. I've tempered this 8 of 12 so far. Then I've got skeletal mage damage and chance for skeletal mages to attack twice, which is really handy, proccing the blighted aspect over here, which we'll go over in just a minute. It's really nice. And then, guys, I've got the attack speed frenzy on my weapon, okay? So I've got 90% attack speed for the pets here, which really helps proc cult leader node up on the Paragon board. We'll go over that in just a sec. So, yeah, just use blue gems, guys, or CHD gems if you want to. For minion or CHD, yeah. Lovely. Right, guys, amulet, okay, so blighted necklace, okay, so the blighted aspect, okay, so you deal up to 180% increased damage for 6 seconds after Shadow Blight key passive damages enemies 10 times, okay, so this is being procced by our Shadow Mages, and remember the mages are piercing through the targets and casting twice, so, and also they are using double Shadow Bolts as well, we'll go over that in a sec, so it's proccing this much quicker. In the original build I did before, I was using a popping aspect on a shield to make the Shadow Warriors deal shadow damage and stun. That stun was brilliant, by the way, it's really good. But using the Shadow Mages with this extra bolt, we'll go over this in just a second, it procs Blighted Aspect enough with the DOTs that are in the build, so Blight DOT and Corpse Explosion Shadow DOT. Lovely. At the moment, guys, on my amulet, it's not rolled correctly yet, but I've got maximum life, movement speed, damage percent, and Skeletal Mages, temper with armor bonus. You want to hit 9,230 armor bonus, guys, and that is the cap that you want to hit. Okay, lovely. I've got some random gems guys here just to get my resistance topped up as well. Ring guys, Ring of the Saturated Souls dropped from Varshan. Love this ring guys, makes some life, makes some essence, lucky chance and corpse skills. If you temper this, in my opinion, I would temper the maximum life guys, because life is king, especially during deeper pit runs, because otherwise you're just going to die. And this thing raised skeleton guys, corpse explosion and tendrils all the time, makes you build super lazy. And I just love this ring. Absolutely love it. So good. Well, okay, guys, as you see, no Ring of Mendelin. I know, I farmed an absolute banger Ring of Mendelin. And with maximum damage. And it does still work. Ring of Mendelin still does work. And it's really, such a really good ring, man. But, unfortunately, it's actually better to use a standard legendary ring, in my opinion. And put reanimation on there. Okay, so you get an extra 40% damage buff for your pets. And because of the way this ring rolls, or like dual crit, and you know, another offensive thing, I've got golem damage on this at the moment. You can have golem cooldown as well. Unfortunately, I ran out of tempest on this one. For the golem cooldown, I've got rapid obfuscation. But yeah, with that extra golem damage there, if I was to temper this ring now, that damage percent would go through the roof, you know. So Blizzard does need to upgrade certain legendaries now, sorry, uniques in the game to, you know, be slightly better maybe than a crafted item, you know. But overall, guys, I would say this is a better setup. Okay, lovely. Well, then, guys. So let's do, before I forget, the Book of the Dead. Okay, so Skeleton Warriors, guys, Reapers. Okay, so you get corpses generate from your pets because you've got so much attack speed in the build. Your Reaper skeletal pets are forming corpses immediately. Okay, so it's generating fort fire and stuff like that. It's very nice. At the moment, I believe this is bugged. It's actually we're actually getting both runes right now. We're actually getting the cooldown and this one as well. But I'm sure Blizzard will fix it soon. But yeah, just go for Reapers, guys. Get the corpse generation. That way you're exploding all the time and all that. Well, then, guys. So Shadow Mages. Okay. So for those that don't know, this was changed slightly in the previous patch. Shadow Mages wield power from the beyond, firing piercing shadow bolts. They now pierce through the targets. Okay. So that's fantastic, and it helps proc Blight and Aspect. Normally, I would use this rune here, guys, for the 3% increased damage for each active Shadow Mage, which is great. That's a nice damage bump. 15%, that's really good. But to help Blight and Aspect go off all the time, because that multiplier is massive, we're now using Shadow Mages to find an additional Shadow Bolt every 3 attacks. Okay, and it just helps get Blight and Aspect, this here, up much quicker. And if you're proccing this, guys, all the time, then up to 180% damage buff. Yikes, that's powerful. And of course, guys, for the Golem, Blood Golem, and this one here, okay, for the massive damage rotation. It's absolutely crazy, man. Just send in your Golem, guys, during Blight rotation and Exposed Flesh rotation from Paragon Tree, and just watch the Golem just blow stuff up. It's really satisfying. It's really good. And there we go, guys. So that's that done. Let's go to Skill Tree next. To the Skill Tree. Huh! Okay, not much has changed since the last build. I'll quickly go over it anyway. 2 points anywhere, guys, doesn't matter. Just put it into here. Your mages can cast those as well if you're leveling up if you want to. Blight, guys, as always. So Blight slow. Okay, and we've got a DOT for Blight procking where DOTs and stuff like that, and Blight and all that's really handy. And an extra 20% damage buff, guys, so for your pets and all that. Always have huge first, guys, of course, where you can cast more corpses. Especially at bosses, which is really handy. You must have a good corpse generation. Then, guys, 1 point in Corpse Explosion over here to Shadow Corpse Explosion. This helps do stuns, cooldowns, and all that sort of stuff with the Decrepify. It's absolutely godly, man. I love this thing. So, when you engage a big pack of monsters, and they're hard ones, so you're doing deeper content, like I said earlier during the rotation, do Decrepify first, yeah, to debuff them, activate cooldowns and all that. Then as soon as you see a corpse on the floor, unless your regular Sacrificial Soul casts Tendrils for you, cast Tendrils, everything gets pulled into one spot. Cast a Blight in there to activate the extra damage bonus and ticks. Cast a little bit of Corpse Explosion manually. And then you'll see Blighted Aspect go off, yeah? Then hit the trigger on the Golem, and he just goes raw, and everything just will blow up. It's very cool. It's awesome. I had a spare point, guys, so I popped it into Spiked Armor for an extra bit of Thorns and extra armor as well on top. So extra 10% it helps there. Max out your Skeletal Warrior Master, guys. You want those pets to hit harder. I've got 2 points in Grim Harvest. We don't really need that much power in this build. So we get 4 essence every time we consume a corpse, and an extra 9% here, guys, for doing corpses as well. Max out your amplified damage, guys, for curse damage increase. Then Decrepify, which gives you a stun, guys. And that will course the cooldowns as well, so you get your cooldowns here as well, so you can keep spamming your Golem and all that, yeah? And all those DOT ticks, guys, from Blight and your pets and Shadow Corp Explosion will actually reset your cooldowns and proc this as well. It's really good. Max out your mages, guys. The mages kick ass now. They're great. Deficit approach, guys, for the movement speed. Finally, we don't have to be super slow on the Necro anymore. So we've actually got some movement speed now. Fantastic. Come down here, guys. Take 1 point Reaper's Pursuit from the movement speed during Shadow. Gloom for the extra damage increase for you and your pets. Stacks up 3 times. And then Terror, guys, as well, man. And you get all this extra damage as well on top. And then Crippin' Dance gives you a stun as well. Brilliant, you guys. 1 point in Tendrils over here to stun slow, and of course vulnerable. During a vulnerable phase, monsters will take more damage. 1 point in Necromancer Carapace, guys. You get Fortify as you're generating corpses, okay, which we're doing all the time with the Skeletal Reapers, so you get an extra fortification, and then you get an extra 10% damage reduction from there as well. Pop down here, guys. Max out your Golem, obviously, because the Golem is your big boy, and you just destroy everything. It's great. And then max out, guys, Aspiring Leader for the crit chance for you and your pets. Max out Hellbent Commander, because you get an extra 45% increased damage to when you are close to the target. When you stun a target, guys, because you've got stun built into the build with Decrepify. When you stun the boss, something like that, and he's like, ugh, run up to him, and then all your pets are getting an extra 45% increased damage. Very, very nice, man. You can hit that Golem trigger and watch it just go bang. Depth Defense, guys. I need to take 1 point in this, because remember, all your pets use 100% of your character's stats now, okay? So all your armor, resistance, life, etc. goes into your pets. So your pets rarely die anyway. And we've got infinite corpses. We can resurrect them in 2 seconds, automatic from Ring of Sacrilegious Soul. So I only put 1 point here, and it's absolutely fine. And then, guys, we're maxed out Bonded in Essence. Every 8 seconds, your Skeletal Priest healing will heal your skeletons for an additional 6% of their maximum life, okay? This is happening automatic with Ring of Sacrilegious Soul, so during combat, your pet's being healed automatically anyway. Brilliant. Then, guys, of course, Shadow Blight at the end here for the big damage tick, okay? Lovely. Alright, guys, Paragon Tree. Paragon Tree! Hey, let's go Bandana, guys. Alright, guys, I started off the resistance side because I knew I was going to struggle with resistance. If I can juggle some resistance bonuses and stuff, I might go this side here for more damage. For now, though, guys, I've gone this side here to get these extra resistance, and maximum life is so important, especially during pit runs. You need to make some life, guys. Big time, man. Big time. Anyway, guys, so first glyph is Darkness, okay? Every intelligence you have within range gives you Darkness damage. All this goes to the Skeletal Mages as well, which is really nice, and your Shadow DOTs. And when your minions deal Shadow damage to an enemy, debuffs their damage. You can use Scourge instead if you want to, with extra pet damage. I might fit that in some other board if I can get some spare points somewhere. But yeah, guys, we'll set this up, and you know, you just debuff them. Lots of shadow damage and blow everything up. Of course, guys, next is Cult Leader. So the more attack speed you have, the more damage your pets will do, which is great. I've ignored the skeletal damage for warriors over here, because the skeletal warriors are there mostly for generating corpses and tanking. Okay, they still do good damage, though. And I've come up here, got Puppeteer for the extra summon damage, and all the mage damage, guys, is maxed out as well. Okay, which is good. And then also, guys, of course, Dead Razor for the extra pet damage bonuses here, and damage reduction. Come up here, guys, into the next tree, which is Wither. I know, man, I'm using Wither, which is really good. So your shadow damage over time effects have a 5% chance to deal 50% bonus damage each time they deal damage. Then chances decrease by 1%, and bonus damage decrease by 4% for each 60 intelligence you have. So right now I've got 22% chance, 118%. So when my Shadow Corp Explosion and Blight DOTs are going off, basically they can crit. And just do a massive explosion, okay? So don't sleep on the DOT damage in this setup, because it's just a supplementary damage bonus on top that you can add with all this crazy pet stuff on top, guys. It's really, really nice. That's what I was saying about the rotation there, but doing Corp Explosion is really, really good. So, yeah, Blight and Corp Explosion, Shadow DOTs, guys. Procs is like crazy, man. You just see everything just go bleh. So try and get your Corp Explosion size, guys. Temper's quite big, okay? Because bigger that circle, man. Bigger the ticks you get. All that easy trash is going to get wiped out. Brilliant, guys. Next thing we're going to use, guys, of course, is Mage. We're concentrating on Mage damage in here. We've got 142 here. Okay. Minions gain 35% increased resistance, all resistance as well. And, yeah, we've got all the Mage damage, guys. All the good Mage damage here. Come up this way here, looking at Shadows. And we've gone up together, guys, to the next board, okay? We've also picked up some Shadow stuff here as well. Okay, guys, so because we're using pets and we're critting, and also this can actually crit as well, guys. Your Shadow Blight, when it goes off, it can actually crit, which is interesting. So I put tons of crit into this build as well. So that will pop off and yeah, wreck them basically. So it's good to have essence. Okay, so every 5 decks you get in range, you basically get more CHD. Gosh, 34% here right now. Next though, guys, is Flesh Eater. So as you consume 5 quantities, you get granted an absolutely whopping 40% increased damage for 6 seconds. Okay, so when Blighted Aspect goes off and this goes off, send in your Golem and watch him go kaboom. I think we'll just die. Absolutely fantastic. Come up this side, guys, the very last one, of course, which is the Golem tree. Okay, we want to make our Golem to do as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, I couldn't have enough points, guys, to reach the last one up here for the extra Golem damage. I might be able to sacrifice something down the tree, maybe. But this is why I am currently with the build. And it works really well. It's a nice balance of mages, golems, skeleton warriors, tanking, auto healing, it just works. And then guys, of course, Hulk Monstrosity for the extra 40% increase in maximum life and deals 100% increased damage, which is fantastic. So I've got 106 currently on the golem damage, which ain't too bad. And you get an extra 25%. And there you go, guys. That is the build. I know it's a big long waffle, but that's how you play it and all that. It's very, very fun, guys. Have fun in Diablo 4, guys. Season 4. Necromancer is just so much fun right now. You haven't picked up the game yet, maybe consider giving it a go. And I'll see you guys again. Guys, thanks very much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Enjoy version 2. Shadow Lich Summoner, baby. Oh, yeah.